I want to remind you that cells are made of proteins. Proteins make cells. They act like building blocks, like brick and mortar build a house, but they also do things for the cell that help them to function. In order for them to do what they're supposed to do, they must have the right shape. When they lose their shape through a process called denaturation, they can no longer function. Proteins, as we saw in the video on the last slide, have a very particular shape. They fold on themselves in interesting patterns that depend on what amino acids make the protein. When they denature, they lose this shape, and therefore they lose their function. And our bodies start to suffer. Such example of stressors could include heat, pH imbalance, ions, radiation, and other things, such as physical trauma. So, our bodies have a certain ability to tolerate these things. That range of conditions is called homeostasis. So, for example, our body can tolerate temperatures. We have a fever when we are above, I believe, 98 degrees. When we are above 98 degrees Fahrenheit, we are said to be outside of our range of homeostasis. When we are outside of our range, we start to denature our proteins and our body starts to be harmed. By going back into the correct set of conditions in homeostasis, we may actually renature our proteins.